Hey guys, this is my 9th update of my 57 Deep Blue Professional Rimless tank. Many changes as usual. The most change that I've done was sell off some of my coral, mainly off the sand bed, including my play coral, my wrasse leather, my sun coral, and where my dendro is sitting right now. I had my micro musa was sitting over here. I sold that too as well and moved the dendro over there. Like some changes with the fish, some additions, some subtractions. One subtraction I had was the purple dotty back, orchid dotty back. It might have gotten eaten or might have died somehow. I believe it maybe it was eaten by one of the wasp fish with the male and female, which I actually got sold. It was the Japanese red rooster pygmy wasp fish. The male was probably more active than the female, and at night, you know, maybe might mistake it for a ghost shrimp because I do throw ghost shrimp in here, and got into its range. But those fish were gone, and my tailspot blenny was missing too as well, but I did replace them with another tailspot blenny, which is doing fine. I believe after the wasp fish are gone, I wouldn't have that issue. And there's the tailspot blenny, if you've seen there. I just couldn't get a good picture of it. Blueberry gorgonian, doing very well. As you see my eel right there just hanging out, that he likes that spot over there. But that's still doing well after all this time. And yellow tang, as you see here, he's a new addition. Over the winter, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get probably on the fence between a 5 and 6 foot long, but going to keep it skinny because of my hallway, and the way I'm going to keep it around 18 inches wide, but the height probably around 22 inches, so around 100, 150 gallons is that the range I'm looking at. I don't want to go too heavy because this is on the floor, and I don't want to worry about the supporting and this and that underneath, just to hold the weight of the water. I did get some other fish, mainly from Cebu. I got this high fin perchlet. He's sitting right there. He looks like a hawkfish. He acts like a little hawkfish. He's about maybe 1.5 inches, and they match around like 2.5. But he's actually an anthias. But has all the characteristics of a hawkfish. And I had him in the past in my JBJ tank, and I just love this little fish. He's from the Philippines, and he's hiding right now. Torches are doing pretty good here. Yellow assessor's doing his thing over here. The banded pipefish still doing very well in this tank, and I got to be like over 2 months with him now. So, you know, he's here to stay. Also got rid of the Midas blenny. Speaking about that, he was getting a little more territorial. I always run into that problem with these fish. They just, you know, he gets a little aggressive, and you see the fin here. Still trying to heal, but it took a nip out of him. So I don't want no aggressive tank mate. So I got rid of him, sold him to another person. And here's Bubba. He's swimming around, trying to ask for food all the time. I also got a Tanaka pygmy wrasse, and they stay small if I could find him. He's also from the Philippines, and he's a cool little guy. But he hides around, he swims around. He's a little tiny little guy. I'll maybe see him a little bit. I also got a blue mandarin, and blue mandarin, you know, he's doing pretty good. I looked at his belly every day just to make sure his belly is full. So the pod population seems to be okay for him. I did get some zoos, and this is, I don't know the name of the zoo, but more of a rare zoo. And this is actually a nice zoo that I've been always wanted to get, but so expensive, is the Fruit Loop Zoo. It's a pretty awesome zoo. They generally go for $20 a polyp. Of course, I didn't pay that. I got a discount from another person who actually had this and grew it, and sold it at a nice, pretty price. And I also got these purple hornets. Nice purple hornets. And hopefully these things attached to my zoo rock here, my zoo garden. And, you know, it's doing very well. My fire and ice zoo is right there. I trimmed back my green polys a little bit. So I think they call them green goblins over there that grow better. I think these are called Midases, I'm not too sure. But I just go by the color. They all have fancy names these days. Still trying to grow the acro. I also got the moray bird of paradise. Put it lower this time. Hopefully it'll do better. I know I had it too high up, and they don't require that too much light, so that's why I probably killed the first bird's nest I had. And I also did get a piece from the other guy that I got the zoos from, the green bird's nest again. So I put them in the back where there's less strength of light, so hopefully it takes off there too as well. My Miami hurricane chalice, as you see here, originally started with 4 eyes. I got about 12 eyes, and it's still growing, and it's crusting over the rock, so that's doing very well. Clown's doing very good. Still no one wants to decide who wants to be the male or female on that, but they love this xenia. This pulsing xenia is the best thing in the world for them. They love it, and they'll actually protect it. They'll chase a wrasse here and there if they get too close, and they know to stay away from their little home. Still on the hunt for the Tanaka pygmy wrasse. He's usually on the left side, but so small. There he is. There he is. There's the Tanaka pygmy wrasse. He's under the cave, like overhang here, so it's a little hard to see, but you can see the white vertical stripes. Yeah, he's coming out a little bit more, so you give it a better look at it, but not. It went back in there, so he hangs around here a lot. So things doing pretty good in my tank. Sorry about the focus in and out. I'm keeping moving to depth. Sponge is still doing good, growing all over, and everything's pretty healthy in here, tank. You know, other than the changes I've done, and keep you guys updated. It's a short video today. There's nothing really else crazy to talk about. Just showing my tank, and hope you guys enjoyed it.